Hey, yeah, it's really late, and I figured that, well, tonight was the Avatar finale, and I just figured that I would give my thoughts on it. Now, I know everyone's saying that it's epic. Um, I don't happen to see it that way. I like it. It wasn't my favorite episode, like a lot of people are saying. The Suki, Toph, Sokka scenes were amazing. The Zuko Azula fight was amazing. The Aang versus Ozai could have been better. I really don't like the way Aang got into the Avatar state, and it's not because of anything shippy involved or anything. But basically, Bryan and Mike, kind of. This is what I'm upset about. They wrote in a clause that they broke. Originally, most of you will know that the conditions for him being able to go into the Avatar state is that he had to open all his chakras. Well, going in and controlling the Avatar state. But he didn't open the last chakra because his last chakra was to get rid of his attachment, and his attachment was Katara. He had to let go of Katara. And that didn't happen. I'm really confused as to what actually did happen. It seemed like smashing his scar on a rock caused him to go into the Avatar state and be able to control it. I just think it's sort of a cop-out. But, what happens if you smash Zuko's scar on a rock? He turns into Optimus Prime? I don't know. It just kind of confused me. Honestly, I have to say, even though I would have rather Zutara happen in the end, I'm okay with the Mako. I don't know why I pronounced it that way. Mako. I don't know, it's just like they ended that off with Mako a little bit. Because at least that Mei and Zuko had something. But, the Katara and Aang thing, it's cute, and I can see it happening when they're older, and I could have seen it happening if they wrote more into it for the finale. If there was more leading up to it, other than just one little tiny moment maybe in the Ember Island Players, then I could see something. But coming out of nowhere in the end just it didn't really work for me. And honestly, there are people that can vouch for me. I said that it'd be fine as long as it were written well. If it didn't end in Zutara, it was fine. I would be a little disappointed. As long as it was written well, I'd be fine, generally fine. Mako, alright. Katang, I didn't like how it ended in the end. Because, that one kind of completely came out of left field right at the end. Like, they just had to throw it in there because someone made them do it. Like, it wasn't originally written there. They were just like, oh yeah, and this happens. I don't know. Honestly, I've read fan fictions that ended better than that. The loose ends that were left open, I would like to know where Zuko's mother is. I was kind of upset there wasn't anything about Ursa in here, but the whole Zuko telling Ozai that, he wants to know where his mother is, that kind of left it open for maybe even, I know they're supposed to be doing mini episodes later on, they're like an hour each, and they're going to be online and on TV, but, I don't know how those are mini episodes, but if they're longer than regular episodes, but whatever. But that also kind of leaves, some open room for a spin-off. But, I don't know, it was alright, but they left some ends open, and some of the stuff was a little dodgy with the storyline. There needed to be some bloodbending in the Azula versus Katara fight. I'm sorry, there needed to be, and there wasn't. It's kind of upsetting. Because, what's it called? Honestly, it felt like she learned bloodbending for no reason except to make one episode dramatic. which now seems like a completely like a filler episode, because she only used it one other time other than that, and it was to torture the guy that didn't even kill her mother. I don't know, was it good? It was alright. Was it my favorite episode? Can't say that it was, but they did an okay job. They definitely could have done better. I really think they definitely could have done better, but as for the way that they were going, honestly, I have to say that the older episodes, I don't know about season 1, but I know the season 2 episodes, I just tend to, I don't know, I liked them better. They seemed, I don't know, they just seemed better, I don't know. But, as for the recent episodes and how they've gone, I think it was pretty good. Like I said, not my favorite, but good. A pleasing finale, better than I heard the Sozin's Comet book was. But like I said, I think that they could have. This is like my third time saying it now, so I should probably stop saying it. But yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Let me think back onto more of it. Oh yeah, Azula going completely batshit crazy. Awesome. That was funny. She banished her handmaidens because there was a pit in her cherry, and she thought that they were planning on choking her. Yeah. She banished the Dai Li because they were late. Do that in school. That's what's gonna happen to you too. Azula will walk into your classroom and say, "GTFO, you are banished. Go, leave now. Don't come back, otherwise I will firebend on your ass." Okay, she banished Lee or Lo because they're planning on betraying her, like Mei and Ty Lee. Then we have, oh yeah, right. She banished her hair because it was unruly, so she banished it with scissor powers. Good going, Azula. You really worked up a good name for yourself. Completely sane. Alright, now, she also saw Ursa in the mirror, and apparently deep down she knew that Ursa must love her. I guess she was just really feeling like her mommy issues really go far, because she was all like, "You hate me," and she's like, "Oh no, Azula, I love you. I would never miss your coronation." But then you realize that no, she's not actually there, and Azula's all, "Break mirror, cry, weep tears." But that was pretty crazy. She was looking pretty crazy in the Zuko Azula battle, Zuko Katara Azula battle. That was strange, very strange. But the way she kind of like moved like that before she attacked them, I was like, hit up some bottles before you went out to battle, Azula. Just a little bit glug glug. But what else? There was yeah. Oh yeah, what did they do to her? What did they do to her afterwards? I mean, she was chained up outside. Did they leave her there? Is she the new Fire Nation the Fire Palace courtyard attraction, tourist attraction? Come see the crazy firebending lady. She screams at you and breathes fire at you. It's blue. I don't know. I'm also wondering, like, why this disappoints me with Ozai. I know they didn't want to make it violent. I know it's a kid's show, but I can't understand why Jet and Yue, they had to die for this war, yet Ozai, who didn't start, but continued and kept the war raging and almost took over the world, and Azula, his daughter, who really pretty much wanted to do the same thing, why they got to live, and these people, it didn't seem justified to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, and maybe my views are not for Nickelodeon, but nah. There's nothing else to say but nah. So I was planning on doing another vlog before this, and I'm running out of time. I think I ran out of time already. So try to keep going. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.